Thanks for joining me for this overview and quick start for the Module 2 short paper. So today I want to set the stage for you for this assignment. Here we're continuing to think about connections we have to sustainability in our own daily lives. I think you're really going to enjoy this writing assignment. It really gives you an opportunity to examine some of the ways you engage with technology in your own daily life and to consider the impact they may be having on the connections that you make. So let's go ahead and get started. For this short paper, you're asked to write about 2 prompts that focus on how technology that you use in your daily life impacts your behaviors. First, you will describe the technology that you picked. Tell us how you use it, how it impacts your behavior, what behaviors does it encourage, and what behaviors does it discourage. I was thinking about that initially, and I thought, well, maybe it doesn't discourage anybody or any behaviors, but on second thought, it really does. So think through that one. Then explain how the technology you chose affects your connections with the 3 perspectives of sustainability. Be sure to think about how the technology impacts your connection to other people, how it impacts your connection to economic systems, and to resource use and the environment. So it might be helpful to narrow your choice of technologies down to maybe 2 or 3, and then take a day or so to make notes about how you interact with and connect with that technology and how it connects with sustainability throughout the day. Let's take a look at the rubric for this assignment. I want you to be informed about how I'm going to assess your paper. So we're going to go through each row of the rubric, and I'm going to describe the kinds of things that I'm looking for your short paper for Module 2. So on the first row, technology, you want to make sure that you describe a technology that influences your own personal behavior. Did you explain how you use it and the behaviors it influences? Don't just jump and grab your cell phone. Really think through the technology that you're going to focus on here. Second row here is connections with the 3 perspectives of sustainability. So I'm looking to find out if your explanation of how you use that technology really demonstrates the connections your use has to each of those 3 perspectives of sustainability. The third row, clear communication. We're all working on our writing skills, so is your paper clear and concise? Is it easy for the reader to follow? And does the reader understand the purpose of your writing? And then finally, the last row here, citations and attributions. Where in your paper did you quote sources that you need to cite? Make sure that you're visiting the Shapiro Library. There's a section there on citing your sources, a great resource for you to understand how to best cite those sources. So please make sure that you're reaching out to me or checking out that source. Great. Thanks so much for joining me for this video. Look forward to seeing you on our next video together.